Hello my friends, welcome to Inside Out Electronic channel. This is Uncle Misha. Today we have some shipment, interesting shipment. So let's open it and see what we get. Obviously, judging by title, you know what it is because this is gonna be Raspberry Pi 5. Oh, probably this is not new product, right? This is like, if that's gonna be Raspberry Pi 6, that would be great, right? But so what do we got here? We got few goodies for now our new project and some paperwork that's we're gonna put to the side. So we have that. We also got something else here from Amazon this time, and this is gonna be SSD, which I'm gonna review because this is relatively old and cheap SSD, but still can be good. So we have Raspberry Pi 5 is 8GB RAM. We have cooler, and we have wave power over Ethernet M2 head. So this is idea to marry all this together to make very awesome Raspberry Pi device. So in this video we're gonna make cool Raspberry Pi device. Alright, I have my Patriot SSD and NVMe SSD already open, so we have some more stuff to take a look. So let's start from this beautiful Raspberry Pi in this pretty cool packaging. Open here, made in the UK. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna try to nicely open. I haven't been buying Raspberry Pis for a really long time, so this is the one I have is 3B, and this one is substantial upgrade. So here's our Raspberry Pi. Let's look at this device a little bit closer. Let's look a little bit closer for Raspberry Pi. The main thing is BCM2712 from Broadcom. This is the main processor. This our RAM. This is our, should be 8GB of RAM. It says 8GB little switch here, alright. Curious, 16 probably here, right? It doesn't even says anything here. Then this is our, how do you call it, I/O controller. Okay, so we have USB 3 and USB 2. This is our Ethernet controller. This is two camera interfaces, two 4 MIPI camera interfaces. This is micro HDMI 1, micro HDMI 2. This is serial. This is battery. Apparently I didn't even realize there's external battery, and obviously because external battery right here and USB-C power is right here, we have this Renaissance power management IC, judging by like shitload of capacitors around it. Right, we have the power button, we have probably power LED. It says status LED. This is PCI Express. I think, I don't remember how many lanes is this. Like I think it's 2-lane PCI Express. This is our Wi-Fi module, obviously, and this is our extension. Oh, and here is the fan connector. Oopsies, what happened? It just fallen out. Was it supposed to be here? That's cool. I didn't pay attention. Okay, this big ass capacitor right here. Okay, so, and the back side has nothing except micro SD card, which gonna carry our main OS. Okay, some grounding pins here, don't know why. And so there's something else. There is a little controller. Maybe it's a USB controller. Oh, this connector is for power over Ethernet, which gonna be useful when we're gonna connect something I bought as well. So let's look what else. Let's look what else do we have. Okay, so we have two more things to open. Let's open this heatsink thing. Next would be our teeny tiny heatsink. Cool. So this heatsink goes over here. I think, judging by the placement of stickers, just this way. And we have thermal pads. Alright, obviously, and we have two lock pins which are gonna go into the board. We have teeny tiny fan, which is like probably 40 millimeters or something, or maybe even 30 millimeters fan. 30 millimeters fan. And connector. It looks like it has 4 pins or 4 wires. So this connector would be, okay, let me already start, I guess, connecting all this. All right, this goes here. No, it's already stuck. Whoa. One. Wow, that's tough. 2. Okay. So it's all in. So our heatsink is in. Now we have to just connect this little power connector. I don't know which way it goes. Let me get some tweezers. I think it goes this way. All right, I have some USB-C power here, and let's see what's gonna happen when they power this guy. We just make gonna boot anything. All right, it spins. Well, something happening. There is no micro SD cards or nothing gonna boot, obviously, but at least it's spinning. Shut off. All right, next step is to check what we have in this box. You will see. Can remove all this. Now it's just bits and pieces. Oh, that's much more stuff going on here. Much more. Look at this electrostatic bag, and we have wow. Sorry for the crinkling noises. And we have, oh wow. By the way, this is kinda, maybe it's okay. Well, this one is bent. Why it's bent? Bent out of the box? It's not cool. Not like I'm gonna add anything more to this, but okay, so this is power over Ethernet hat, which has also M2. So this is where this guy come to play, right? Okay, but we have this cable that has to be connected first. Or not first. Yeah, first. I would connect it first, right? So in order to connect the cable, we have to pull this first. Then slide this ribbon cable, I assume this way. I would totally make it longer. Why it is so short? Alright, now we can marry those two. Just like this. I don't know, do I need to put the standoffs here? I might. Let me just do that. Let's do it how it's supposed to be. Because it's already, wow, it's now heavy. Okay, I'm gonna put those, well, I don't really need to actually unscrew anything. I can just do this. Take a screwdriver. the biggest screwdriver I have. Take a look at my idea. Perfect, that's easy. I know I'm doing it all backwards, but hey, it's gonna... That's an afterthought on my behalf, because I thought I don't need it, but in retrospect I may better use it. All right, 5? What the hell you need 5? Looks like we have one extra. That's pretty cool. Okay. This totally helps centering this thing. Okay, next one. Now we can push it further down. Okay, here and this side too. And use screws to actually secure the top. I never actually ran in... I have power over Ethernet set up. I have this TP-Link. How do you call it? Switch, which with power over Ethernet capabilities, and I never used it in any kind of situation because I just don't have a situation where I need it now. But with this device, I think that will be cool to see how it's all gonna work. So next step, let's install this SSD. So we need to, looks like we need to unglue this guy. And just screw straight through it. Gonna plop it here. Ta-da! Alright, so this is our little sandwich right in here. So we have Raspberry Pi 5, 8 GB of RAM, we have a little cooler, and we have power over Ethernet and M2 hat for it with 128 GB Patriot device installed. So let's try to power it up. It's not going to do anything because on this there is nothing here, like it's just empty, or maybe there is some pre-installed stuff. All right, it spins pretty fast, but that's pretty much it. Let's try something else. Alrighty, let's try something else here. As I mentioned, I have this TP-Link power over Ethernet switch, and let's see what happens. Ta-da! Looks like it is powering up. As far as I remember, this power over Ethernet switch can deliver 36 watts over the cable. So I think this is borderline good enough for the Raspberry Pi 5. Okay, so yes, we have a success. So we definitely sandwich this guy together, and now we have a device which is powered through Ethernet cable, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. Alrighty, I'm super excited that this thing works. This TP-Link device is capable of powering this Raspberry Pi. I think it's borderline capable because it outputs about 36 watts per drop per cable or per device, and it can do 8 devices simultaneously, which is actually pretty good. And this Raspberry Pi seems to be working. So I think I'm gonna stop at this in this video. So we actually assembled together power over Ethernet device, power over Ethernet Raspberry Pi 5 is 8 GB of RAM and other paraphernalia here, including this. And obviously curious how it's gonna be working when it actually does something. So, but that's going to be part 2. So part 2, I will install Home Assist in ASP Home for Raspberry Pi, and will be running Home Assist on this guy. But that's going to be part 2. Part 1 is done.